Hello again from Kampala in Uganda. My name is Becky and I'm going to be sharing some thoughts from the Bible with you again this week. I'm releasing new videos every Monday, Wednesday and Friday at the moment. So check back for new content on those days, or you can always subscribe to the channel as well to be notified when new videos are uploaded. So just a few days ago, I read a great couple of verses in Psalm chapter 94, it was verses 18 and 19. And this is what it says. I cried out, I am slipping, but your unfailing love, O Lord, supported me. When doubts filled my mind, your comfort gave me renewed hope and cheer. What a beautiful picture that is. You know, I had a moment a few days ago where I felt a little bit like I was slipping. You know, the morning had gone pretty well, but by the afternoon I was just feeling miserable. And there wasn't really any reason for it. There wasn't a cause. Nothing in particular had happened. It was just one of those days where that isolation stress had built up, and doing anything at all felt utterly, utterly pointless. I'm sure that I'm not alone in having had a couple of those moments during this unusual time in the world right now. But how wonderful then that when we feel like the ground underneath us is unstable, when it feels like we're slipping into negativity and frustration and misery, or into anything at all, that God's love, which will never, ever, ever fail us, is right there holding us up, supporting us. How great that in those moments when we doubt, God doesn't point a finger at us and criticize us and judge us for daring to have a wobble in our faith. Instead, this verse tells us that he offers us fresh comfort to fill us with hope and with joy once again. You see, those hard moments are going to come. Those doubts, they're going to come. We're not promised an easy life as Christians. Quite the opposite, in fact. In this world, you will have trouble. That's what Jesus said in John chapter 16 and verse 33. It's a guarantee. We're not instantly removed from the troubles of the world when we choose to follow God. In fact, following God can lead to troubles of its own. If someone tells you that the reason that you're facing a problem today is that you don't have enough faith to deal with it, then I encourage you, don't listen to them, because my Bible tells me that it is within trials and difficulties that we develop perseverance, that God allows us to go through these difficult days so that we would learn to lean on him more fully. Tough times will come, but God promises that he will be our comfort within them. What an amazing promise that is. We may not understand why we're dealing with an illness that won't go away, regardless of how many times we've pleaded with God in prayer about it. We may feel that it's completely unfair and even doubt God's goodness when we have yet another month where we're going to struggle to buy food for our children. Those times may come, but we don't have to face those times on our own. We can know his goodness in the darkness. We can know his comfort in the chaos. We can stand on his word and know that whatever situation we might be facing right now, it is temporary, and that we have so much good to look forward to, an eternity in heaven with him. He doesn't promise us an easy journey, but he promises, he guarantees his comfort in every single step. And that comfort, it isn't only for your benefit. Just listen to 2 Corinthians chapter 1, verses 3-4. Praise be to the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles, so that we can comfort those in any trouble with the comfort we ourselves receive from God. If we didn't go through any troubles in our lives and therefore experience that wonderful comfort that God so freely offers to us, then we would not be in a position to help other people when they face troubles of their own. See, sometimes we need to go through a tough time so that we can be a beacon of light and of hope to someone who might be going through something similar. God's comfort in the chaos is amazing. I honestly don't know how I would be coping with the world in such a state as it is right now without that peace that passes understanding that God provides to us. Comfort is a personal blessing to us, and it is so important to our lives. But that comfort isn't given so that we can just, sit back with a contented smile and watch as the rest of the world suffers. We are supposed to be a conduit of God into this world. Yes, we have access to God's comfort so that we can thrive, even through times of suffering and hardship, but also so that we can be a comfort to others. Comfort from God in a time like this is something that we should be receiving, absolutely. But it's also something that should be flowing out of us to help others in their suffering. I challenge you, just have a think about that today. How can you be a comfort to others right now? How can you pass on the peace and the comfort that God has so freely given to you? And my prayer for you today is that whatever situation you might be facing, however dark and terrible it might seem, I pray that you would know the Father of compassion and the God of all comfort, who comforts us in all our troubles. I pray that today is a blessed day for you, a day full of comfort, that you would experience that no matter what you're going through. Thank you once again for watching. There'll be a new video on Wednesday, and I'll see you then.